Well, good morning. It's February 26th and a Friday. Wise words from Waldo. J. Oswald Sanders wrote, "It is attitude, not arteries, that determine the vitality of our maturing years." The book is full of books. The bookstore is full of books about attitude. I think attitude is more valuable than assets. Dr. Charles McCloy never married. He devoted his life to pastoring a church and pursuing educational degrees. At age 72, his denomination required that he retired. Now what? He thought. 1 week after he retired, a missionary friend invited him to come and preach in India. Dr. McCoy cited his age as a reason not to go. Besides, he'd never been overseas or even across America. He'd never flown in an airplane. He didn't have the money. But God tugged at his heart. And so, he sold his car and bought an airline ticket. What if you fail? Friends ask. What if you die while you're there? His response? It's just as close to heaven as it would be here. He landed in Bombay with his wallet, suitcase, and Bible. They were stolen on the first day. All he had was the address of the missionary, and so he made his way there. After a few days, the missionaries were praying about seeing the mayor of Bombay. They had tried many times, but had always been denied. Dr. McCoy that day went on a quiet walk, straight to the mayor's office. He presented his business card. The receptionist took it into the mayor's office, came back out and said, "The mayor will see you. Please return at 3 p.m. So he went back. There at 3 p.m. was a large reception for him. First, they thought his size, 6'4", and all of his degrees meant he must be important. They even thought he probably knows the president. They asked him to say a few words. He spoke about Christ for 30 minutes. Afterwards, a high-ranking military officer asked him to come and speak at the military school. He was asked repeatedly. Invitations poured in for him from all over India, and then Hong Kong, Egypt, and the Middle East. His evangelistic ministry would last 16 more years. At the age of 88, he was back in India to speak in Calcutta. He was dropped off at the Grand Hotel just in time for a cup of tea and a brief nap before the evening evangelistic meeting. He never made the meeting. God called him home that afternoon. But like he said, he was just as close to heaven in India as he would be in America. If you're still here on earth, God has a purpose for you. Now stop and think about that.